Do you hear my voice? Okay. Okay. I think in this room now we only have 2 students. Maybe we could wait for the other students several times. Okay. Maybe if you have any problem or want to discussion about some issue and your discussion contents, maybe about the math rule, maybe about the topic, maybe about your technology. I think all of the elements could be discussion at this time. Okay. Hello, 皆さん。OK ですか？ And could you hear my voice?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So, do you have any problems about your discussion? Maybe the concept of the maybe Web 3.0 or some method to apply in your discussion? Maybe you don't know how to use some technology to fix the problem. All of the issue and topic could be discussion at this time. Okay, so I encourage you to say everything in this room and don't be shy because it's a very I think you could feel free to enjoy the all of the workshop times, and I think it is a very good time to have an interaction to the different country and different university. Okay, so do you have any question? You can share. Okay, let me check the system. So, what's the information about you can share your screen?
It says that I need to open my settings, but I can't find the settings. So maybe that.
So it's mean your permission. I don't give you permission, but in my screen.
I think it's my computer. Wait a second.
Okay. So, could you deliver the PowerPoint file to another student? Thank you.
Okay.
And my student tell me he feels some group not really figure out what is the Web 3.0, right?
Yes.
Okay. So okay, continue, please.
I want to share about our theme now.
Okay, good.
First, we're focusing on the disaster problems. So we find the common problems between Taiwan and Japan.
Yeah, good.
We find that it's really important that when the disaster happens, the communication is it's the first thing that we have to do and we want to do. We want to know if our friends, our families are safe, or that how's the disaster going, that maybe the government can give the information about all the things happening now. So our topic will focus on communication.
Good. So
Yeah.
could I imagine that it's like healthcare and the elderly care about a service design, right?
But now we're only focusing on
Communication.
users, organization,
Okay.
and the government.
Okay. Good.
It's not really specific in any of the groups.
Okay.
So the problem is that now we want to design a platform that can help all the groups communicate quickly.
Yeah.
Like maybe we can communicate by visual icons
Yeah.
or
Good.
pictures. That we don't need to worry that maybe the word can't be seen fastly, or the word is some of the other country person that comes to the region maybe don't know what the word means. So we want to focus on the icon.
Okay, good. Because I think icon maybe in the normal person perspective, maybe they think the icon is very normal and easygoing in our daily life. But I think icon is still have a main detail could be discussion and design. So that is why when we go to maybe someone go to the first time in one space, it will feel uncomfortable, maybe inconvenience, because the icon maybe he don't really figure out what is mean and what is the icons point out some maybe direction, maybe information. So that is mean in our daily life we still have a lot of problem in the icon. So I think that is a very good issue. So in my perspective, so you probably will design a whole concept about the icon and maybe the size system, right?
Yes, but
okay, good.
We have a little bit trouble focusing on how Web3 can help us.
Okay.
Because if you create a platform, it's like
very big issue, a big business. Yeah.
It still have the center.
Yeah.
It's looking like it still has the center inside, but in the Web3 concept, there's no center.
Yeah.
So our thoughts in Web3 will be the picture and mirror, like users to government to organization that are being like an individual platform. But it's a little bit hard to explain how to work.
Yeah. I think if you conduct your contents could be work in this workshop, it's too difficult and I think incredible. So in my opinion, I think you probably could design a very complex icon system. That's the first part. And second part, you probably could design a framework to show your concept. That means you don't need to really design and make a framework or a system could be really conduction. Yeah. So you could just maybe draw some framework to present your concept in that system. Yeah, but you still have a design work about icon. So you still do many things in this workshop. And I think it's very cool and really related to this issue. But you mentioned another problem is you don't really know how to insert the Web 3.0 concept into your design, right? I think Web 3.0 is not a very small and very limitative concept. Everything could be discussed in this area. So for example, maybe if in the futures we want to connect with other people, so in the framework of the Web 2.0, that means it's an interaction. So if I create a website, I create a platform like you mentioned about it, and maybe create like a Facebook, maybe like a Line. So we just deliver a message to another person or pass some picture in my platform. And someone, if have interest in my content, they will give me some feedback, information too, as well. So in that times, we have a good interaction and immediately to finish it. But in the Web 3.0, maybe this concept could have a situation is in the virtual space. So that is why if someone tell about the Web 3.5 concept, virtual reality, also called VR, will also have a lot of time to be mentioned it because VR is a very new. I can't say it's new because 10 years ago when I was a master student, I used the VR technology to do a lot of application in the project. So I think in that times, why VR could not insert to our daily life because the equipment is not enough and too expensive. But nowadays, all of the equipment about VR, virtual reality, is become very cheap, and everyone could afford it. So that's a very good time for the designer, maybe engineer, could use the technology into our design. That is why I mentioned this case. So if you don't have any idea about the Web 3.0, maybe VR is very easy to design a concept and maybe some creations. I encourage you to do more imagination on your topic because I think icon system is very complex. So you need to combine some special things and elements into your project. That will cause your whole conclusion could see some maybe highlights in the futures, but you still finish some design works. Okay.
So maybe turn our icon system or like the image system into
Yeah.
video?
Yeah. It's a very quickly to connection about the 3.0 concepts. And another, I think for instance, I could provide another example, like do you know the NFT?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a property about a virtual property. So you could buy it, use the virtual money. Yeah, maybe Bitcoins. Yeah, so maybe you could let your design or icons could provide some maybe like a commodity. Do you know a commodity? Maybe you could design a very beautiful icon and sell some commodity, but it's a virtual on the internet or in the computer, maybe the website or platform. So you could combine these concepts to create some commodity in the and have a connection to the NFT. So that could insert the Web 3.0 into your concept. Yeah, because your main design elements is visual design, right? And communication design. So maybe you could design some maybe a short or a small animation. Yeah, to performance your concept.
Okay.
Yeah, because in the Web 3.0, animation will be a very good performance type in this world. Yeah, animation. But don't spend a lot of time to create a very complex and too long. I think it's very short, maybe 5 or 8 seconds. Maybe 30 seconds is too many, I think. Yeah.
So it's like if the users create a new image or animation in our like disaster communication system, we can give coins back to them.
Good.
All complete our like a world of communication, right?
Yeah, because this is a positive feedback, right? So user will feel happy and enjoy they use the service. So it's a good idea, I think. And maybe probably if the users have intention with your design, maybe they feel the icon is not very clear. Maybe the icon could give them tips immediately.
Yeah.
So that will help the communication and deliver the information delivered will be good and have a good experience to the users. Yeah, have a short tips or simple interactions in your system. Yeah. In our cities, we doing some like this. We're doing some design like this in our MRT system, MRT station. So we could use maybe design a screen and set up at the maybe at the corner of the stations. And when users enter to the stations, they will see the screen at the corner and have an interaction to our system, like your icon system. So if you feel like if they want to know a lot of information and detail, they could use your design to know more about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Very good. Your concept is good. Yeah. I can expect your presentation tomorrow. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. So, other students, good afternoon. Okay, desu ka? Don't be shy. You can say everything and have a very short discussion. Yeah. I think that between the Japanese and Taiwan, we have a lot of similar culture and similar daily life. So if you could have a good discussion on this topic, I think the resolution could be used in Japan and Taiwan. Yeah. Because I think I have been to Japan many times. Yeah. Maybe before the COVID-19 become serious, I almost been to Japan 2 or 3 times 1 year at least. Yeah. Okay. Not for tour, it's for business. Okay. Okay. And I review your whole Miro's content about your state notes and your framework. I think it's very complete and have a lot of good idea on it. So,
这是我在网络
sorry, I can't really control my Apple Watch because it always have some voice to me, but I don't know. Oh, maybe use this equipment about the small system and small equipment. Maybe could insert your concept. Yeah. Okay, good. So, I think you done very well in these several days, but you lack of some.
我不太清楚。
Sorry. I think you still lack of some maybe how to use the technology to insert your concept. That is the problem. So maybe we're discussing some good idea during this time. So maybe you could enforce the discussion content into your Miro. Okay, Miro. Okay.
Okay.
So I think you could go ahead to have your own discussion. And thank you for sharing your contents. Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. And you could discussion by yourself and your own teams. Okay. Thank you. Bye. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.